session 3.
Session 3, which is page 67.
Okay. So, to explain yeah, maybe part of the retreat is the practice of mindfulness. But before that, which mindfulness, but I say to making the life meaningful, which goes into the section of the first, perfect human birth, 8 freedom, 10 endowments. That how this human body is so precious, and then with this, the second one is how that you can achieve 3 great meanings with this, the usefulness of the perfect human birth. so that you see, that comes into making the life so with this precious human body that which is qualified of 8 freedom, 10 endowments, and then with this you can achieve 3 great meanings: the happiness, future lives, and the liberation from the ultimate happiness, liberation from the oceans of samsara suffering and cause karma delusion. Then the great liberation, the full enlightenment, to achieve these 4 sentient being. So that is, you see, the session, you see what to do in the session time, and then what to do in the not break time from Dharma, or the practicing Dharma is only the sitting, meditation. Then when you get up from that, when you go out, and then not practicing Dharma, I say break time from Dharma, not like that. There's no break time from Dharma. There's no break time from Dharma. And break time from Dharma, then when you are engaging, when you are engaging in karma, when you are creating karma, that. So there's no break time from Dharma. There's no break time from the cause of happiness. There's no break time from Dharma because there's no break from there's no break away from creating cause of happiness. You see. So but there's a break time from sitting meditation. The break time is the sitting from sitting meditation, not break time away from break time away from the creating cause of happiness. So holiday, you got to I say, you got to exhaust too much creating cause of happiness, and then you got to exhaust. Then you go to holiday. You go holiday from that. So we had a holiday. We had a holiday from that, from beginningless rebirth. We had a holiday. We had the longest holiday. From from beginningless rebirth, longest holiday. Longest holiday. So that's why we're still in samsara. So that's why we still have problems. So then the break time is from sitting meditation. Then you see how to make the life meaningful sitting. So that's very important how to make the life meaningful when it's break time from sitting meditation. I see sitting meditation, the preparation and the actual body meditation on the lambrim, and you see completion, dedication. You see. So the preparatory is the preparation. Then see the church six preparatory. You see, so the preparation for how to say, the the conditions to cause conditions to have success in actualizing path to liberation and enlightenment. Okay, so. So so we do say. So I taught in the can be just a meditation. You see. So there's So just roughly to go over this. How this human body so precious. So just to receive this human body, even without talking about qualified 8 freedom, 10 richness or endowments, without thinking that just to be a human being, just to have human birth, how this is so precious, you see. So this, how this is so rare, so difficult to see, to achieve. So, as I mentioned already, so from intimate stage, from intimate stage who get reborn as a hell being, that's like you see the number of the dust of this earth. So that. That. And then the unimaginable number from intimate stage who get reborn in the hell realm, the sentient beings. Then sentient beings, sentient beings who get reborn in the hungry ghost realm. It's like the the sand at the beach, like the sand of Pacific Ocean. You see, like that. Unbelievable number. And then the animals who get centimeters who get reborn as animal from the intimate stage, it's like the grass. It's like the grass on the ground, on the mountain, everywhere. So like that, uncountable. See, that. So unmeasurable. So wherever there's a condition, wherever there's a condition is there, then you see, then they say get upon there. You see. So, for example, food, vegetables, fruits, whatever the, if it is not if it is kept in the refrigerator, in a cold place, something like that, maybe it's a bit different. But in the hot places, so when the condition there, and then immediately full of worms, they're full of worms. And meat, for example, meat if it's not kept cold or something, you see, refrigerator or something, you see, ice or something. So they, you see, immediately filled with the maggots, the insects or the creatures like that. So, like that. You see, this is what happens so easily. So the body left there, you see, without those particular conditions, then easily, get a body filled with the worms, so that you see, so that even the fruit and those other like this. So you can see from that the water, you see. So the water, the water as a stays in longer day, you see, get older, you see, more creatures, more things born there, you see, like that. So so it shows, that shows in the intimate stage, there are so many sentient beings from another realm, from the sixth realm. So one of them died and born in the intimate stage. Then you see, to reincarnate again another realm. There's so many, numberless in the intimate stage. Just to reborn. You see, there's so much. The sentient beings, number sentient with the karma to born as worm. You see, animals. So like that. So the see. So under the ground, you see. Under the ground, when you plant a flower, so when you do vegetables, something under the ground, there's so many. Sometimes you find, you see, so many worms, you see, there. Then on the different plants, there's so many insects, so many insects. Those tiny ones, even the vegetables and the leaves, the same color as the vegetables, green. See, so many. See. So. So one time happened that this is in the United States. So anyway, so I went to outside of city, you see, the countryside, one student house. Then you see, so I stayed there. It was quite a number of years ago. So there's Master Raja. Then the student who owned the house. So the met lunch. Met lunch. So there's a salad. Salad might be before, I think. So then I see. Because usually I have a lot of karma to see worms in the food, insects in the food. Very easy to find out, very easy to see. So now I was. So there's the friend. There was a friend. That's the student who had the food. There's Raja. So they're eating, and then the friend was saying, "How delicious it is! How delicious it is!" So he was saying, "How delicious it is!" But I see there's many worms. There are many insects. The leaves has got many insects. Those tiny green ones with the same color vegetable with the bond there. See, so many. So I just move back and forth. So the friend was like, this is telling the student, this is so delicious. So anyway, so then So I was just waiting. Then the student went back to home. Well, no, just went inside. We were eating outside. See, went inside the room. Inside the house. So I was watching Raja, and then I asked him to could put some safe place. This. So yeah. He said he took it and put it someplace. But I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with the friend who was sitting here. I don't remember what he was still there or not. I don't remember. But the student went back in the house. So anyway, then one time I think I don't think she's here. Anyway, it doesn't. So anyway, it was the New Zealand Mahamudra Center for the lunch. Then, the food was made by this very kind, I don't remember her name, a very kind elder nun, So she made the food really beautiful by putting flowers inside. So, but I see inside the flower, there's many insects. In the flowers, seeing many insects. This pink flower, and there's many insects inside, living inside. But you see, so anyway, I see this many insects in my watch inside the flower. Not the leaves, but inside the many. So anyway, just saying, I'm just telling that they're so easy to born. Whatever that's condition, the karma, the different places, different flowers or the vegetables, all this. So you see, there's a karma to born there. You see, so that's in an intermediate state. That means in the intermediate state, the numberless beings, just waiting, just to be born. Just check the consciousness there. You see, then you have the same body. You see, like that, the color of the vegetable, color of the vegetable, color of the flower is the same orange. Or flower is orange, the insect is inside it. So, how's the but this is what you can see. It's animals what you can see without a machine, without a microscope. You see, what your eyes can see, like that, without a microscope. You see, if you go to put a microscope, that's not. Then just unexpressible. Unexpressible. Even our body, even inside full. If you put microscope, say, really useful. The microscope is very useful to, then very easy to realize the nature of suffering. Very easy, very easy to let go attachment. Attachment naturally goes. So when you see all these, feel so many those sentient beings, inside the body. Inside the body, you see, I saw in the airplane, in the movie, you see, somebody made a documentary. Maybe the guy in English, the guy from England, the one who's a very expert, who made these many programs of animal. Maybe probably, I'm not sure. So that's one animal video is this. Oh, most amazing. Killing each other and the different types, but just most amazing. They're suffering. So I got that video. I got that video and to show during the Kappan meditation course. I think it's unbelievable. It's excellent, most excellent. So you don't need much words. You don't need to talk much on that. You just see this video, And this is real. I mean, this person, this guy, this nice guy, made this documentary. It's amazing the suffering. So it was shown. That's quite a number of years ago, maybe. I don't know, 8 years or 10 years, I'm sure. So it was shown during the lower realm sufferings. During the lower realm sufferings, before refuge and karma, the lower realm sufferings. Anyway, during that time, they were shown, and they could not watch. They watched only half, but the people there's so much, so unbearable. They could not watch complete, so they watched only half for that. Then the second one's more different animals. They're different. They're matching each other and laying eggs and more like that. That's another documentary. So anyway, so what's there? In Nepal, one time I went in Kathmandu to my nephew cousin is male, right?
Oh, either, Rinpoche.
Either. Yes. Nephew?
It's male.
Nephew is male, okay. So I don't know what's called cousin and nephew, but so I have one born from my uncle, a son born from my uncle, So I don't know whatever you call. So
nephew.
So the room is small, basically just one room deck. One put a cloth curtain between other side the dark kitchen, kitchen. This side is the altar and 2 beds. So so I was this side, and so he and his wife making food. The other side is dark. So they meet, they were. So that was many years ago. Many years ago. So the meat is filled with maggots. The meat that they use for food, vegetable, the rice, they were filled with maggots. See, they could not see. So then they cut and they made vegetable. So in my bowl, so they all fried with it. They all fried, you see. So you see there are many bodies, but it's all become like fried onion. Like that. So you get the visualization how it looks. So many in my bowl. There's so many, but they couldn't see. But they also was dark, so they enjoy so much. So I didn't eat. Then I had to say something, I didn't say this word, but I had to say something. So I said, today I had so much food or something. I don't remember. I said something. I didn't show the worms. So anyway, after the meat they hang, you say, so then they get filled with the worms, that maggots, you see. So anyway, anyway, so yeah, so which means you see, the conscience came from the intimate state. You see, before there were some other realms, then to be born in animal realm, you have to go through the intimate stage, except the form realm. Formless realm, there's no intimate stage. From whichever realm you get immediately born there. But it doesn't have form, you see. So maybe that reason the intimate stage, you see, it doesn't have intimate stage. Otherwise, desire realm, form realm have, you see, before after another realm, then you're born in intimate stage, then you're born at the desire realm or form realm, like that. So, so it shows that so you can understand that in the intimate stage, there are numberless beings, you know, numberless beings who are born like this. You see, whenever there's a condition there, just immediately conscious take place there. So that. So see. Yes. So there happened to see to the karma Bhaksha, where I lived 8 years, which was a concentration camp when India was under British, where Mahatma Gandhi, Prime Minister Nehru were present there, and so many people got killed there. So the monks who want to continue their study, they were sent there. I think it was empty, because of prison, so it was empty. So I think that's why maybe sent there, or I don't know. So anyway, so it was very unhygienic and unbelievable hot, but unbelievable hot, but it's unhealthy hot, So they say, of course, a lot of mosquitoes, and then a lot of bugs. Bed bugs. A lot of the red, bed bugs. And they'll stay under the bed, or even the net, when the monks go to sleep, they put a mosquito net. So they live in the corners of the mosquito net, you see, in the corners where you hang, four parts. So they stay in the very corners, those bugs. And then after you put the light, then they come down. So if they bite, then it gets swollen. See, so much of that, and then then also when it's hot, the leeches. So you go out of the house for bathroom, then you come back, you get leeches. Leeches that drink blood. Leeches. Yeah. So that. And then sometimes snakes, they live there between the roof, between the ceiling and the wall. So the snakes sometimes. So the snake fall down on the monk's bed. So the monk's bed all like that. You see, complete. So something like that. During summer time, they also comes from the door snake. You see, from outside. You see. So that's a place like that. So I was very unhygienic was there. So the monks have to go inside the forest and get to make bed. You see, you go to cut bamboos there and bring bamboos. Then you crush. They make bed. You see. with the 4 wood like this, and with the legs. Put a crushed bamboo on that. They put some cloth on top. So they saw snakes inside the bamboo. You see, bamboo has both this. There's the what you call the bamboo has this what do you call
joint.
The joint. You see. So there's a joint. So when they cut bamboo, when they were cutting bamboo, you see inside they should join like this, but there's no hole at all. But the snakes born there alive. Have seen like that, and many times the rocks, huge rocks, doesn't have hole. There's no hole at all. But they were born frogs, animals, spiders, not spiders.
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Scorpions, so like that, you see, born there alive. So when the rock cut, alive. So many times that story that happens. So that you see, if there's no hole, nothing is to go through. See, that. So you see the. So you can see the consciousness that has karma to born like that. You see, consciousness intelligent. This is born like that. So you see, there's many stories like this. There's no hole, nothing to go in from outside to go inside. There's no hole. You see. So you can see consciousness, when inside born, see. Like that. So there are many stories like this. However, also what I was saying. So the number of the animals, just to give a general idea, not like number of grass you cannot count. You see, on the ground, on the mountain, everywhere. See like that. It's unimaginable. Like that. So now the human being is sentiment who get from intimate stage who get about the human being is a very little number. Very little number. Why? Because the human rebirth come from from the cause having practiced pure morality, having practiced pure morality. So that. That. Abstaining from negative karma, lived in pure morality. So that's what the human, just to be human being, just to receive in body, that's a very little number. So the so Buddha gave this idea, the explanation. You see. So when you grab, you see, on the ground, you see, when you scratch your finger on the ground, how many earth gets in between your nails. So the number to be centimeter, the number who get born human being is like that. Very little number. And the lower realms, like the rest of the earth, you see, their rebirth is like most easy, unbelievably easy, you see. Largest number, like the earth, okay? Like that. So the human beings is like when you scratch on the ground, how much earth you get, you see, compare the number of human beings than the lower realm. So that. Because the born human being have that depends on having preliminary having practiced pure morality, is that the cause, the principal cause of the human birth. So, so you can see, how practicing morality, how that is not easy. So see, by checking, by examining even oneself, you see, so very difficult. Very difficult to keep say pure. Even one has taken the precepts, but it's extremely difficult to keep pure. So first, at the very first, no idea at all. No idea at all. No understanding karma at all. You never see this came from good karma. Never came from karma. Came from good karma. You never, no idea at all. Completely. So this. Then you see. So what is it? Say. Or one understanding is came from the monkey. This human body came from the monkey. So gorilla or monkey or it's a monkey. So anyway, so you never no understanding at all the principal cause of the human birth. No idea at all. Total misunderstanding. No idea at all. Reality. Completely. So that you see. So very difficult. So extremely difficult. To understand come from karma. And to understand karma, to come from karma and to understand karma, extremely difficult to understand, and extremely difficult to have faith, to have understanding in the faith. Extremely. So until your karma is ripened. Until the time your karma is ripened, your merit is ripened to understand this, and to come to understand this, to have faith in this. You see, until your karma is ripened, your merit correct and past ripened. Until that nothing happens. Until that, how many people? Until that, even Buddha explains to you. Even Buddha explains to you. You cannot understand, cannot believe. Cannot understand, cannot believe, until your karma is ripened, merit is ripened. Even Buddha explained, cannot understand, cannot believe, understand, cannot understand. So that mind is completely blocked, totally blocked. See, difficult to understand, difficult to faith. You don't believe. Okay, so difficult, unbelievable. Until your karma is ripened. But when your karma is ripened, then you're able to understand and able to faith in that. Until the karma is ripened, no. So that's what is happening during the course, during the government meditation course. We do 1 month in the past. We used to have 2 government meditation courses in the 1 month. In the past 2. At some time we started. The first government course was 5 days. 5 days. Then I think 5 days. So I remember in the early times, first and second course both, every morning, I think, every morning I was in the kitchen to make the gektor. You know, gektor, like the fingers. Gektor, like my fingers, small gektors, you know. In the kitchen, I remember beginning of each session, every day in the morning, I was gektor. So anyway, so so anyway, so they got then become longer, and then 1 month. Then we did 2 months, 2 times 1 month, and then we started to travel to the west. Started to travel to Australia. The first one was New York, then the second one was Australia, I think. So then could not do the second 1 month. We could not do the course at Kapan. So anyway, so this is what was happening in the Kapan meditation course. You see, I'm just using that sort of example. So so the many people came there to seek for new life, and to learn something. To seek for new life, something I think more meaningful. I guess something like that, more meaningful or something. There's also the karma. Also, the karma of the drugs, LSD, and all those things, you see, happened. Karma, people in the West, the karma having these drugs to happen, you see, LSD and so forth. Buddha grass, and what else? All those things in the karma happened, you see, to eat those things, and all the expressions, and all the unbelievable experience. Then totally changed the life, totally. Kind of for that very fixed, very fixed, closed mind, So that opened some change, then you see it. However, then revolve to the old culture and the society life. Then look for new life, and said things like that. Many young people. So the karmas change. See the anyway during the course. So of course, after more courses done, there were some older students, you see, who came in previous courses. So most new, but some older students who came who attended past courses. So that. So, but of course, so beginnings, you see, So mostly never heard of the Dharma. You see, never heard. You see, never heard. You see, so totally new thing. To say subject. See. So go. So some go to difficulties with some certain subjects. A lot of difficulties to accept and to understand, unable to understand, and because there's total opposite understanding of everything. From the West, the culture, or the what is believed. So So that, you see, so that like that. So the so 3 days. So the many of the courses, many of those ancient past courses, at the Kappa, 3 days. Then discussion, so much discussion on the mind. Yeah. So much discussion of the mind, so much talk, so much talk on the mind. It's almost like in the bird nest, not nest, cage. In the bird cage, you put so many birds, so many birds, so many. I'm not saying like that, but I'm saying I'm not saying birds. I'm not saying they're birds. I'm not saying that. Just kind of it's so much noise, you see. So much. So for 3 days, so much. Then, so that, then they introduce, after that introduce, you see, so discuss that, then you see possibility of how possible to achieve enlightenment. Then from there, then, then gradually to, how say, possibility, cease the cause of suffering, delusions, see, achieve liberation, the possibility, see. Then gradually lead to a perfect human birth. So that. So after 2 weeks, that time, we were doing course in the Gomba, in the old Kapang Gomba. This was before doing course outside, in the tent, backside of the tent. We did a few times in the tent, like 6th course, 7th course, maybe also 8, few, Then afterwards, many years course done, and a little bit moved back, and then the sheet, and then say, this side the mountain, this side the mountain to cover some cloth, then the tongues, and the sheet, then this. So I think some bamboo, bamboo, they weaving with bamboo, and put something like that, I'm not sure. So anyway, so many years course were done there. Then the new building was done this side. Before building the present Gomba, this was called Genesis Gomba, so it's called now. So then the course was done in the Gomba, the Genesis Gomba. So that so I was talking specifically, you see, when we were doing course in the old Gomba, not the old house, but the old Gomba. So after 2 weeks, then mostly as the week goes down, then as week goes down, then more quiet. After 2 weeks, and then most people okay, but there's still one or two people. Who never believe reincarnation, who are unable to, who cannot understand reincarnation at all. There's still one or two, 3 people like that. After 2 weeks, most people is okay, quiet. So anyway, still there 2 or 3 people cannot understand about the reincarnation. So you see, you can see that's through the karma, karma and the imprint from past life. Even the majority, they, some, so much faith, that some, kind of, not, there's no, instead of saying no reincarnation at all, more possibility of that there is. So this is still one or two, I say, who could not understand at all. So this is the karma, so see, who has, I say, less, maybe dharma imprint from past, so that, so anyway, so, how long it takes the karma to be ripened. They made it to be ripened so that you can understand karma with a faith in that. Until that happens, you can do nothing. Until that happens, nothing you can do. No way to understand. Completely blocked. So like this, so difficult. So like this, but life to life. Wow, eons and eons and eons of life. No way to understand. Yes, no way to have faith for that. Unimaginable. For that. So it's now, you see. So that so us now, then you see this time somehow, fortunately, then so the marriage, past marriage happened, and so then able to say, understand, and able to have faith in that. So see, so. So so this is so therefore this time our life, the human life, this unbelievable, most precious, most fortunate, most precious. Then of course how long it can last. That's not the question. So the future is not the question. You see. So how long able to see understand, have faith in karma, able to understand how long this incredible fortune one has. It's not a question. You see, how long. So there's all kinds of karma from past life. You see, from beginning as a rebirth. So see, so difficult to say. Then even one can understand, but doesn't mean able to engage. It doesn't mean able to take the vow immediately and live in that vow. You see. So even one took the vow, after some time, after a long time, you see, then even one able to take the vows, but still doesn't mean you're able to live purely in that. You see, that's not a question. You're able to live pure. It's not a question. Even one got the interest to take. You see, but still to live pure is not a question. So that. So if one took the vow but unable to live pure, then there's no way to receive human body. Forget about perfect human birth. Just enough to be human being. That's impossible. So only it is pure vow. Then you can have. Then you can achieve that result. So therefore. So relating oneself, using yourself, you can understand. Oneself can understand how it's so difficult. how so it will, first of all, take a long time to understand and to accept, then take a long time to actually take the vow, and then even when to the vow, then it doesn't mean absolutely pure. So then you see, there's so many obstacles from inside, from delusions, from past negative imprint, and there's so many obstacles from outside. You see, so connected to the inner obstacle delusions. Then there's so many obstacles from outside. You see, so so then, so able to live in the vow. You see, by overcoming inner obstacles, outer all these unmeasurables, all these inner obstacles, the outer obstacles, so heavy, and you see attacking, you see, from inside by the delusions, from negative imprints. Then outside all this, outside you see so many. Do that as a reflection of that. How you say? Also for that, see, to break the vow. I mean, to see, to designate the vow. So you, by you being strong, by overcoming those, you see, by controlling those, then you're able to continue to live in the pure vow. It's extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. So therefore you see. So you can see now the human rebirth. That's therefore human rebirth, as Buddha said. You see, the number of dust what you get between your nails, when you scratch on the ground, and the number of the rebirth of the Lord rhythm is like the size of the earth. You see the number of the dust of the size of the earth, like that. So you see, that's why human rebirth is so little. And then they say, then they see. Then now perfect. Now it's perfect human rebirth. You see, the most rare one, Okay, what we have received at this time, the perfect human rebirth. Okay, the most rare. So okay, so that. so having freedom to practice Dharma. See. Not being born in hell. Okay, so I already mentioned yesterday about the hell, just to get an idea. So in the hell, you see, born in hell, then you see, say as soon as soon as second century Rinpoche used to explain that. Then you see the Geshe Sopa Rinpoche explained that all the obstacles gathered that time. Now we have all the opportunities to practice Dharma. That time, all the so you can say now all the opportunities to practice Dharma, free from obstacles. See, that time all the obstacles gathered. When you're born, Lord, you see. So that time, then you see, the body is like a ridge of the mountains. The mountain very long. You see. So all the conditions for heavy suffering, is gathered. Body is not small, see, but like a ridge of mountains, so long. And then you see skin is not thick. Not thick, it's very extremely thin. When we have an infection, you see, cover the skin, very, very, very thin skin, you see, when we have infection, and anything touch that, so much pain. Oh, like that, you see, the skin's like that. The whole body skin like that, most unbearable. Pain. Then even the blood scatters out. Even there, the consciousness suffer. Even the blood in bodies cut in pieces. All they suffer. So that time. In the human realm, I mean here, but there, so due to the heavenly karma, even the blood went off the hot red burning iron ground, even they suffer. The consciousness. So that, that. So say. So the, you see, say. So even without talking about born in hell, of course, impossible to practice Dharma. There you see, unbelievable, totally overwhelmed. It's heavy. It's unbelievable heavy suffering. So now here, you see, even the incense lit up, you see, with fire, you see, or fire spark jumped on your body, you see, impossible to maintain. You need to throw away immediately. So you cannot maintain it. No way. So that, you see. So even so without talking hell, that is. So therefore, see. So can't imagine now. So therefore, can't imagine. See, having freedom to practice Dharma, not being born in hell. Just wow, that's just amazing. If you think the suffering, the hell, and now you see, you don't experience it. I say, you're not born there, and you have opposite practice Dharma. Wow, it becomes so precious. It becomes unbelievable precious. This, So you see now. With this freedom to practice Dharma, not being born in hell. So with this, you see, with this, you can with this, you see, you can achieve happiness of future lives. Okay. By practicing Dharma, you can achieve happiness of future lives. By practicing refuge karma, okay? Protecting karma. But having taken refuge with Dharma Sangha, and then protect cause and effect, you see. The abandon the karma, and so this way you abandon the cause, you abandon the result of suffering. So then you practice this good karma, and then result happiness. Okay? So you achieve happiness of future lives with this freedom. Unbelievable, you see. So precious, this freedom, to practice Dharma, not being born in hell, was so precious. And then not only that, with this you can achieve ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, the liberation from oceans of samsara suffering and cause, karma, and delusion. Okay, by practicing 3 afternoons. Okay. So now it's much more unbelievable, much more precious. This freedom is